The Nigerian economy opens the election year 2015 with mixed sentiment across the various macroeconomic variables as uncertainties hovered around businesses and investments. In the first quarter, for example, the naira traded around 190 against $1. Inflation simmered at a single digit of 8.3% as the GDP began to decline from 5%. While stocks fell sharply, the fixed income market's rates spiked to about 16%. With political parties slugging it out at the presidential, states, and National Assembly polls, the investment climate reacted to an unusual power transfer between the two leading political parties.
There are a lot of opportunities in the real estate industry, but the fund has not been there. There are a lot of people that want to develop properties, a lot of people that want to There are a lot of people that want to sell their properties, but there are no buyers.
Litigations, housing matters, customs, duty issues, taxation. So where an economy is not growing, lawyers certainly will not be making money.
People who sell petroleum products and so on, because the cost of their input should have dropped because of the lower price of crude, they should have benefited from the process. But then again, you had some of them in that same sector whose customers were the upstream entities, so they would have been negatively impacted.
The real sector was not left out as the price of petrol was reviewed from 97 naira to 87 on the impact of global price of crude oil and scarcity locally.
I don't think I made more profits in former year than this year because of the constant fuel crisis.
The high risk in 2015 is orchestrated by the political transition, the falling crude oil price, as well as the pressured naira. Analysts, however, believe that governments failed to act aptly.
The thing that the government could have done, which they did not do, was to make very clear from the beginning policy direction of the government. Because the things that make things happen in an economy is not so much the financial resources of government.
The private sector was not the only affected part of the economy, as 18 of the 36 states of the Federation were near bankrupts and unable to pay salaries.
Infrastructure provision is not the exclusive responsibility of the federal government. Because there is a mindset generally about federal government budget as if the federal government budget that will solve all the problems. We need to learn to hold our governments at all levels accountable.
President Muhammadu Buhari has been able to come up with the very first budget under his administration. The fiscal expenditure framework, which is 15% greater than that of 2015, is 30% focused on capital expenditure and 70% focused on recurrent expenditure. This is expected to help shape the year 2016. Temple Ashaju, Channels Television News.